The Cold War was frozen solid in 1975 when the world leaders from the East and West met in Helsinki to discuss security and cooperation. A political chess game with world peace at stake and a historic event that no one could really agree on the meaning of. This conference, the CSCE, was the starting point for the slow but sure collapse of communist authoritarian rule in Eastern Europe. And this 3-day conference was documented in great detail. The Helsinki Effect is directed by Arthur Franck, who has previously directed The Hypnotist and Rogue Reporters. This documentary, The Helsinki Effect, is a surprisingly accessible documentary thanks to the approach that the director Arthur Franck decided to make this film. He conceded that, okay, this conference of world leaders in the 70s is probably a boring topic, it's very dry, not much going on. And so he decided to, okay, I understand this is boring, so I'm going to make it entertaining, and I'm going to get the archival footage, I'm going to get the most candid moments from this conference and try and make these world leaders human. And Arthur, he wisely splits the documentary into 12 chapters. The film is about 87 minutes long, and the different chapters in the film focuses on different world leaders and different topics. And so, for example, one chapter is focused on the history of this conference and how it became to be, and why there's a conference, and why it's in 1975, and how it started. And another chapter, for example, focuses on how it came to be in Finland and Helsinki. Why was it held there, and what was Finland's role in bringing everybody together, and why would they want everybody to gather in Helsinki at that specific time, and how is it an advantage to them? And for me personally, I don't really know much about the Cold War and the impact of that around the world and all of the world leaders. So the director Arthur, he really makes all the information and all of the very accessible to anybody who doesn't know. And the director Arthur, he had to go through hundreds and hundreds of hours of archival footage, and he kind of lets the viewer into the process. He really has to comb through hours and hours of archival footage to find the most interesting moments from this conference, the most candid moments, and he wants to really make the documentary entertaining and witty, and he really lets us into the process of how long it would have taken to go through these. And several recorded audio recordings between some of the world leaders are included in this film, and some of them are original, and some of them the director had to use artificial intelligence to recreate the accents, and so he could put them in the film. And some of these recordings have not been available, have been released by specific countries over the years, like in the 80s, 90s, and the last decade. So we get a nice insight into how these world leaders interact with each other. And the most funny and candid moments in the film are from these recordings between the different world leaders. They just, when they meet, they say, okay, you look different, you look fatter, you look thinner. For example, the world leader of Turkey, he has his time to talk at the conference. Each leader gets about 20-30 minutes to talk in the conference, and the world leader of Turkey, he talks, but at that specific time in the 70s, Turkey was having some trouble with another country, and then the other world leaders are joking that, okay, maybe the world leader of Turkey will have like a fist fight with the other country during the conference, and then the world leaders are joking to each other that, okay, maybe he's a little bit bigger than him, maybe who's going to win. So the film really captures those type of candid moments between the world leaders. I give the Helsinki Effect 3.5 stars out of 5. The film is still a little bit dry. The director does do a very good job of trying to make this more entertaining and witty, because this conference is very, very dry, but I still can't get away from that. But I still definitely recommend checking out this documentary if you're interested in world politics and you're interested in the 1970s World Conference and how it impacted world peace and world politics today. Thanks for watching. What did you think of the Helsinki Effect? Please comment below what you thought of the film. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.